Well, hello and welcome everybody. Minnesota leads this series 2-0. Third game of this 4-game series coming right up. Today, Phil Hughes, 0-1 record, 3.60 ERA. The right-hander will be going up against Reed Dolan or Reed Dolan, however you want to say it. The lefty, who was 0-1 with a 5.79 ERA. The biggest, excuse me. The biggest storyline of this series here has been Richard Salty. Excuse me again. Scratchy throat Randy here to play. As you can see, his average is 179. He has 2 more games to get that above 200 as per Paul Molitor's request, or he will be sent down to AAA. So that is definitely one of the stories here. We're playing at home in Target Field. We're going to get it going here. 7-7 White Sox versus 9-4 Minnesota Twins right around the corner. So the lineup will look a little different here. As we take a look at the White Sox here. Jesse Peterson, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Tevin Fair, Josh Fitzer, Paul Fritchie, Justin Lewis, Thaddeus Rozu, Nehemiah Rozu, and then Richard Salty batting in the 9th spot. A lot of guys through this series playing a lot of games. So here in the 3rd game, some of the guys that have not played in this series are taking over here as guys need breaks. So here we are, White Sox 7-7, Minnesota Twins 9-4 from Target Field. Partly cloudy skies here, wind blowing from right field to left field, and everybody's warming up there. There's Jose Bautista and Ojeda. We did not go over the White Sox starting lineup, but we will eventually. So the Twins, look at the height difference. Wearing their baby blue home jerseys. Phil Hughes, two starts, 0-1 record, 3.60 ERA, 15 innings worth of work, 14 hits allowed, no walks, 12 strikeouts for Hughesy, as he is called. Then here's Bob Laker hitting 135, DHing, leading off. Of course, Jesse Peterson is playing and hitting in the 1 spot today, and the first pitch goes for a strike. Good start to the day for Phil Hughes, as we'll see what he wants to do here. High slider sneaks in. The fans like Phil Hughes. As we go to the Geico payoff pitch. It is fouled away, so nothing doing there. MLB Network brings you this broadcast of the Minnesota Twins baseball here on the SSN. Ooh. Fans don't like that. 63 degrees, wind blowing 4 miles an hour, blowing from right to left field, as you can see. Beautiful day for baseball here in downtown Minneapolis. Curveball swung on. Tevin Fair ranging to his left. His right, rather, your left, and there's out number 1. Fans have packed it in here today. Here's Eli Ojeda in the series. 2 for 8, 2 singles. 294. Average coming into this at bat. Phil Hughes starts him off. There is Rozu playing second base today. Very, very good play there by Thaddeus Rozu playing second. He's usually over at third, but he gloves this thing off the little hop, throws it over to Josh Fitzer. Luis Gonzalez, of course, having the day off over there at first base. And here's Abreu now. Just had the Twins numbered this whole series. Phil Hughes will start him off with a low fastball. Called a ball. Jose Abreu, 273, 1 home run, 3 RBIs on the pretty young MLB season here. And it's caught by Fitzer. Sorry, I was taking a sip here. Jose Abreu, line drive to right field. Fitzer catches it. We get out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. And here is Reed Dolan, or Reed Dolan, however you want to say it. 2 starts, 0-1 record, 5.79, 9 1/3 innings pitched, 13 hits allowed, 1 more walk, 8 strikeouts. I think I can safely take a sip of the old coffee provided to me by Caribou here. Just a reminder, home half of the 7th inning. Here we go. We get that code for you. Jesse Peterson in the series, 2 for 9, so not indicative of his near 500 batting average, or 420, however you want to say it. Does have a few home runs here at Target Field. Takes the inside pitch for a ball. It's 1-0. See if we can see his actual average. It is 413. On deck, Jeffrey Earnhardt. See what Peterson does here. High fastball, swung on, a little late, fouled away. A little early, rather. As you can see from pitch track down there. For Dolan. Fastball, slider, fastball, changeup, curveball. Peterson swung on, bloops it right into the media area of the dugout. So, 1-2 to Peterson. High fastball taken for a ball. That makes it 2-2 for Dolan. The Let's Go Twins chant starts. Everybody knows what Jesse Peterson is capable of. And he swings a little low on the high fastball. Strike 3. Oh my goodness. Right fielder, Jeffrey Earnhardt. It's Jeffrey Earnhardt, Tevin Fair, Josh Fitzer, Paul Fritchie. 17 at-bats, 8 hits, 2 RBIs for the Fritzster. Lewis, the Rosews, and Salfi. It was the story of the series. Jeffrey Earnhardt, no home runs, 4 RBIs. He is hitting .429. So having a very, very good season. And it looks like left field hit will be caught to left center. For out number 2 of this inning. Here's Tevin Fair, 222 average, 1 RBI coming in. He has not played that much this season, but he is a fan favorite, as you can hear. A lot of people get behind Tevin Fair over there in left field. Ooh, swings at the inside slider, strike 1. Umpiring crew, there's Woody Keller behind home plate. Earl Hendricks will man third, Ed Drummond first. Clyde Washington, good buddy of Randy Replay over there at second. So, good buddy C-Dub, as we call him. Inside slider again, same pitch. This time laid off wisely. 1-1 to Fair. Gotta believe that Tevin Fair can get on base here. Outside slider, 3 sliders, 3 balls. Actually, 2 balls, 1 strike, but they all would have been balls, as you can see from pitch track there. But Fair swung at the first one. He has then since wised up a bit. This one will be chopped to shortstop, and that will be scooped. Thrown on to first, inning over. So the Twins and the White Sox both go no hits, no runs through 1 frame. We'll be back. Bautista, Curtis, Samuels due up for the White Sox here. Top of the second. Fastball, keeping everything low in the zone. Very wise by Phil Husey here. There's another base hit. Paul Fritchie's throw to the plate. He falls over with power. It was a good throw, but base is loaded now. 1-1 to Moncada now. And there's a base hit going into left center. This could score 2. And it will. And Moncada will get a double out of it. Throw to Roseau at second, so it's 2-0 White Sox. Sox of Chicago. And this one is up for Paul Fritchie to get another out. I don't know why they do that. And they'll let the run score, no throw. 3-0 White Sox. Phil Hughes. This is a blooper. Caught by Peterson in shallow center field. That will end the inning. The damage has been done, though. 3 runs crossed the plate off 4 hits. Due up Fitzer, Fritchie, Lewis. Twins half of the second inning. So here we go, Josh Fitzer. 292 home runs, 7 RBIs. It was a long half of that inning there. A slider again for a ball. Pitcher Dolan likes those, Dolan rather, likes those sliders, it looks like. Over top of the fastball, strike 1, 1-1 now. 12th pitch of Dolan's day. Wowzers. There is the one hopper to second base. He'll throw on to first. Out number 1 of the inning. Here's Paul Fritchie, 471 average. 2 RBIs. Excuse me.
Must have been as bad as what I'm having.
So Paul Fritchie. Swung on. That is the first base hit of the Twins' day here in the bottom of the second with 1 out gone. So now that double play ball creeps in. We have to bring it up every time because the Twins over the last 2 seasons have hit into the double play more times than any team in the MLB. But Justin Lewis is here. Power hitter looking for his first home run of the season. TC is getting the fans hyped over there on the fans' dugout, or the Twins' dugout, rather. And the stands are nearly full today. Justin Lewis has every single one of them on their feet currently. The pitch. Swung on, and it gets through for a base hit. The fans were rewarded with a Justin Lewis single into left field. Now that kind of eases the pressure for the next guy here, who is Thaddeus Rozu. 217 average, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. On-base percentage of 217 for Thaddeus Rozu. Baby blue uniforms here for the Twins. Very, very beautiful jerseys. Ooh, mid fastball. Taken for a strike, strike 1. Fritchie at second, Lewis on first. There's a changeup outside for a ball. It's 1-1 now. Forcing Dolan to throw 17 pitches here in 2 innings. If we could just get 3 more out of him. High fastball swung on, and that will be lifted high into shallow right center, and that will be caught out number 2. So now the defense will shift back to normal depth, and we can get everything ready for Nehemiah Rozu, who is just hitting a 400 on the season. No home runs, but obviously looking to change that. Hits a home run here, it's tied up. Another slider missing for Dolan. Has to be his 5th or 6th slider that has went for ball. So after Rozu here, it is Richard Salty, the man of the hour. Has to swing for power. And it's caught out there center field. And that will end the inning. So we get 3 hits. 2 hits, rather. Score no runs. Still 3-0 White Sox to begin the 3rd inning. Now for Husey, what does he do? Swing and a miss by Ojeda. The low fastball got him inside. Now Phil Husey has been going to the high fastball for those payoff pitches. And swung on. Thrown over to Hughes, who is now running and hit the bag. Very, very good play by Josh Fitzer, hitting Phil Hughes in stride. So bottom 3 coming up for the Twins. No runs, no hits for the White Sox. And here's Richard Salty, man of the hour. 2 for 7 with a double in the series, hitting 179. Of course, he has got to maintain a 200 average coming out of this series to stay in the MLB. Low fastball swung, low fastball taken for a strike. Good eye there. Only thing you're going to do with that is line out. So Salty's waiting for his pitch. Curveball swung on. Big deep drive to left field. This one has a chance. It is hit the wall. It hit the wall, and Salty is standing with a double. I thought for sure that thing was going to be gone. Richard Salty hit that thing with power. His 2nd double in the series. Speaking of doubles, here's another double monster. We sped this up a little bit, so okay, just don't. Okay, just don't. Okay. And he will not, as Peterson will throw on to first. Off the bag, he's safe. Run scores. When have you ever seen Peterson throw off the bag? Here's Bob Laker. It could be that he was moving a little bit too fast, but either way, off the bag, and here's Laker. So another run crosses the plate, 4-0 here in the top of the 4th. 60th pitch of the day for Hughes to get out of this big inning. And he got him with a high fastball looking. So the damage has been done here with another run crossing the plate, 4-0 now, but Fitzer, Fritchie, Lewis do up here, bottom 4 for the Twins. See if we can get this thing turned around here, boys. Phil Hughes to Abreu here. Slider, that is it. That is a strike. That is a strike. I don't understand. Jose Bautista on deck. Ground ball could be two. Salty, Peterson, Fitzer. Salty, Rosu Fitzer rather, and that will be a double play for the Twins. Curtis, big swing. Paul Fritchie watching this thing. He's kind of slowing down. It goes off the wall. Fritchie playing it. There's another run scored. 5-0 now. And Curtis will get a triple out of this huge, huge hit. Sergio Samuels, 2 for 2, 2 singles, 2 runs. Twins will now get bullpen action moving. Trevor May will be warming up in the bullpen for the Twins. As Phil Hughes' pitch count here in the 5th inning is over 75 pitches. Or will be shortly. There's a strike. Phil Hughes, oh no, another big shot to right center. And another off-the-wall hit. And the Twins cannot get this thing down. This could be an inside-the-park home run, and it will not be, as another triple. Second state triple. There's RBI triple, rather. For Samuels, his second of the season. Now, you got to get this guy out of here. He's let 6 runs go in the game. Trevor May is not ready as of right now. There's a short little blooper. Fitzer, and he's safe. Oh, my heavens, it's an infield single. And the run scores. 7-0 now in the top of the 5th. Receives an ovation from the crowd as it is just announced that he is over 200. Slider inside. He was looking at that one. Good eye, though. 1 for 1, doubled in the 3rd. Fans really getting behind Salty here. Has a low shot, and it's hit through the gap for a single. So that is a double and a single for Salty, and the fans erupt. You have to like this. And here's Jesse Peterson. And here comes Trevor May for the Twins. He has 1 game, no wins, no losses, 5 2/3 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, surrendering minimal numbers to left-handed batters, and the fans give Hughesy an ovation. Aggressive. That's kind of what we like to see here by Twins pitchers. Big hit, Bob Laker, right field, going back. It is gone into the plaza. 415 feet, the first home run in Major League for Bob Laker, and it's off Trevor May. Almost went to the flag staffs over there, flag poles, I should say. And it's 8-0 White Sox. I am just flabbergasted. 1-1 to Abreu. Slider with lots of movement. This thing hit very high. This could be gone, and it is. Another home run, 354 feet, second of the inning. It's 9-0 now, White Sox, and Trevor May is beside himself. The fans are beginning to leave here. And Randy's kind of thinking about doing the same. Strike 1 to Fitzer. 51st pitch in the day. Must be nice. Here in the 6th inning for Dolan. No doubt going to get the victory unless something happens. Big fly ball. This thing is carrying. It is gone. Into the Pro Cuts haircut section. Everybody in that section now will get a free haircut courtesy of Josh Fitzer. 2-run homer. 3rd of the season. 381 estimated feet. And the Twins have finally cut this thing down to 7 runs. Circle me Randy is what it should say. I'll give you a little circle there, buddy. And Tevin Fair and Josh Fitzer cross the plate together. Big fly ball, and he knew it right away. So did Randy. Another home run here at Target Field. And I do believe that propels Josh Fitzer into the home run leader for this team at 3. Oh my goodness. A lot of people behind Justin. Big fly ball, left field, it is gone! Second deck homer into the, I don't even know what you call a catwalk, 419 feet, Justin Lewis. Oh, by heavens, goodbye baseball. We will see you tomorrow night for the conclusion of this series, or as I would, Justin Lewis gives these fans something to cheer about as well. 2 home runs this inning, one by Fitzer. This one just smoked by Lewis. It lands on the catwalk and then bounces out. If you're going by story way, this has to be a home run. Southie. Ooh, it's a grounder. He'll get the force out of Rosu at second. That will end the inning. So he made a good guess. Not so solid contact. At the end of 6, it's 9-3. Twins score 3 runs off 2 homers and get a plethora of hits. Top of the 7th coming up. It's time for the 7th inning stretch, and it's time to give you coffee. I highly recommend the warm crafted press on a cold day such as this. Your code, WIN. Yes, you can't spell Twins without win, and that's what they're trying to do here. 0 for 3 flew out in the 5th. So bring WIN down to section 131. We'll get you 5% off your handcrafted beverage. Once again, I suggest the hot crafted press. Peterson will foul one off left side, just over the bank. 67th pitch of Dolan's day coming, or Dolan, however you want to say it. Curveball swung on. It gets through in between first and second into right field for a base hit. Jesse Peterson standing at first, and the fans love it. Of course, that deal is only... Oh, okay, so Jesse Peterson had just shown across the board 8-game hitting streak. Of course, he was 0 for 3 today, in jeopardy of losing that, so that's good to know. And here is Jeffrey Earnhardt. Ooh, just over top of the slider, strike 1. Earnhardt also 0 for 3, flew out in the 5th inning. Let's see what he wants to do here. Curveball swung on, back up the middle into center field. Base hit, Jeffrey Earnhardt. Runners on first and second. You've seen the shift here. Last couple innings, Minnesota Twins adding 3 runs. They're now putting pressure on Dolan. Here's Tevin Fair. I think they're... Yeah, it looks like they're going to pull him here. As Dolan's day is done, however you want to say it, here in the 7th inning. The line score for Dolan, 11 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned. Not a bad day at the ballpark. If you're Randy, I mean, you don't take him out here. James Shields, we've met this guy here in the series. 5 games, 2-0 record, 1.42 ERA. He's very, very good. 9 strikeouts, surrendering good numbers to left-handed batters, but other than that, he's a very, very good pitcher. So Tevin Fair, 1 for 3, single, scored a run. Now, if you're Josh Fitzer, you have 3 pitches to play with here. And it's a walk. High fastball loads the bases for Paul Fritchie. As the high fastball out of the strike zone. Shields has the bases loaded here in the 6th inning. Last inning. So, oh my heavens, what are we going to do? Grand slam opportunity. Not a grand slam. Instead, this will be put into left field for a base hit, and a couple runs will score. It's now 9-5. Cut this lead down to 4 now. Oh my heavens. Here's Thaddeus Rosu. So Justin Lewis, what a day he's having in his first home run. Of course, led the team last year in home runs, I do believe. He was the power threat of the lineup. Maybe taking him half a month, but he's coming back to what he was last season. Here's Thaddeus Rosu now, working with 2 outs. Low changeup, taking ball 1. They're getting very, very good at seeing those low changeups. 1 for 3 single in the 6th. Their bugaboo pitch from last year and the better half of this first month of baseball. inside curveball, and the Twins cannot. Their eyes are so good here this part of the game. 9-5 White Sox. Bottom 7. If you're here at the ballpark listening to I Love Radio, you here on the SSN, you've had a very good opportunity. Is this one? It's gone! Oh my heavens! I thought he had a beat on it. Thaddeus Rozu 3-run homer. Second of the season, 385 feet, just gets over that. Wind must have carried it. I thought he had a beat on it. I thought that was going to be short of the wall. I don't understand what has happened with this Twins baseball team. 3 home runs in the last 2 innings by 3 different dudes. Actually, Fitzer, Lewis, and Rozu, all 3 men have hit home runs in this game, have just crossed the plate. Just over the wall. Who needs a hit here? 9-8. When this inning started, it was 9-0. Or 9-3, rather. And there's a base hit. Richard Salty with a baser. Oh, my heavens. The Twins can do no wrong here in the last couple innings. And here's Jesse Peterson. We are in line for another home run. This one will give us the lead if Peterson can muscle up on it. We'll get Peterson's batting information shortly. And he will ground out. They'll get the force out of Rozu to end the inning. Or Salty, rather. But this, the wind carried this thing for sure. I didn't think it was going to get out. But it did. Twins cut this run lead down to 1. Here's Charlie Tilson, 0 for 2, sacrifice fly. Randy Replay very excited to what this game has to offer here in the bottom of the 9th. And Abreu hits this thing. Gone. Center field, 433 feet, 10-8 White Sox. Trevor May gives up his 3rd home run of the game. And no doubt will be pulled. Oh, man. Lots of home runs here today at Target Field. And there's Paul Fritchie. Bad. So here comes Ryan Presley. 3 games, 3 innings, 3 strikeouts, surrendering minimalistic numbers to right-handed batters. Here's Junior Cantrell. 5 games, 3 saves. He has 2 blown saves, 6 strikeouts, and he's a very good closer here. So they will start off with Thaddeus Rozu, who hit a home run earlier in the game. Splitter, cutter, fastball, sinker. So a lot of breaking balls here for Cantrell. Rozu splitter swung on, fouled away down the third base line with power, mind you. So last chance for romance for the Twins. Rozu cutter swung over top, strike 2 now. And the splitter swung over top, strike 3. Oh my goodness. So out number 1 here, recorded. Number 22 is Nehemiah Rozu, 1 for 4, singled in the 7th. Now we're going to see Richard Salty come up. But first, Nehemiah Rozu will swing, hit this thing in the left field. It's caught. Last out for the Twins. They make it interesting. At one point, we're down 9-0. They made it 9-3. They made it 9-5. They made it 9-8. And then, so here's Richard Salty, 3 for 4, double, 2 singles. And then Trevor May gives up a late home run to make it 10-8. I mean, if we hit a home run here, maybe we get a little confidence back as the splitters foul back. And Salty, it's the last hope. I mean, maybe we just need a hit to start a rally here, but splitter, strike 2. Last strike for the Twins now. Salty gonna have to start guessing low here. Sure he will. Salty will ground out to third base. Yes, and the game is over. You cannot blame the Twins, though. They really made this game interesting going down the stretch. And they drop a game to the White Sox in the series. It's now 2-1. Twins leading. We'll go for the series tie. Will the White Sox tomorrow as the Twins fall. And the losing streak is broken. Or the winning streak is broken, rather. But you really can't fault them for making this game interesting down the stretch. One time we were down 9-0. Or 9-3. And then brought this thing back into 1 and ultimately lose by 2 runs. Winning pitcher is Dolan. He moves to 1-1. Losing pitcher is Hughes. He will go 0-2. And save goes to Cantrell, his 4th of the season. Final line score coming up.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Twins, 8 runs on 17 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute.
So 4 hours and 1 minute, one of the longest games of the season to complete this one. Player of the game, although I don't really see it that way, is Jose Bautista. He went 3 for 5, home run, and a double. Other mentionables for the victorious White Sox: Sergio Samuels, 3 for 5, triple, RBI, 3 runs scored. Jose Abreu, 1 for 5, home run, RBI, scored a run. Tim Anderson, 4 for 4, RBI, scored a run. Winning pitcher, Reed Dolan. He only pitched in 6 innings, 11 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned, no walks, 1 strikeout. Save goes to Junior Cantrell, 4th of the season. For your Minnesota Twins, Justin Lewis, 4 for 5, home run, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Josh Fitzer, 2 for 4, home run, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Thaddeus Rozu on a drifter, you could call it, 2 for 5, home run, 3 RBIs, run scored. And Richard Salvi went 3 for 5 with a double. His average is still over 200. I'm going to guess around 230. Going into the last game of this series, your losing pitcher, Phil, he was 0-2 on the season. Only 5 innings pitched. He gave up 11 hits, 7 runs, 7 earned, 3 strikeouts, though. On the day for Husey, we're going to get you back to the main screen where we will preview the series finale tomorrow and then get you caught up with everything Minnesota Twins baseball as it pertains to the AL Central race. And the average of Richard Salvi. Big story of the series. This has been Randy Replay. I will see you in just a moment. And there you have it. The series is now Minnesota 2, White Sox 1. As we look ahead, Irvin Santana will go up against Jose Quintana, who has given us problems in the past. But as it pertains to the AL Central race, Minnesota Twins now 1.5 games back. Jesse Peterson still leads the league in batting average. And then Masahiro Tanaka and Todd Schmidt are still tied for wins. 9-5, the White Sox 8-7. And of course, the Detroit Tigers 11-4. And then as it pertains to Richard Salvi, 242 average, so higher than I thought. So this is the projected lineup for today's game. Most of these guys had the day off yesterday, and we will see what everything shakes loose here as we look ahead and play this final game of the series here tomorrow. This has been Randy Replay. I will see you in the next one.